created by just one developer, John Skinner, in 2008. As I said before, it's written in Python. It is a proprietary software, but they do have this free version with these annoying pop-ups. So you can use it. It's nice, but be aware that they're gonna like buy this, buy this, buy this, and they released their stable version, the Sublime 2, in July 2013. They have the version that you downloaded is Sublime 3 beta or something like that. It's not the stable version, but it works perfectly. You don't need to worry about that. So let's gonna explore some of the stuff that Sublime has. And for that, I'm gonna open some HTML file that I have. Doesn't matter, like if you have any HTML file in your page, just open that. Don't worry. Actually, I'm gonna open some projects. So one of the things I like about Sublime is that you have this mini map here on the left, on the right, sorry. On my right, your left. So you could like just easily search for something. If you are working with big files, that's going to be pretty useful. You want to go to a certain piece of code. It's good to navigate. That's something I like. Let me hide that. They have this distraction mode, so you can click on View, enter this distraction mode. And what it does is like it hides everything from you, so you could like just work on what matters. So let me hide that again. What else we have here? If you're working with HTML, chances are you're going to work with CSS in a different file. So you could open both files, of course, and navigate through the tabs. Or you could just split your view into different screens. So we could go to View, Layout, and Columns. And then you could put like in 2 columns. And then we can move our CSS to a different tab. So that way you can see both stuff and you can edit. If you don't like to be like one next to the other, you could do one above the other. So you could go to View, Layout, Rows, and then you can see the 2 rows of files. Cool. Let's get back to the normal. Of course, there are like key bindings for all that, so there's a lot of shortcuts that you could use. What else we have here? We could search like any other code editor. If you press Command F, it opens this really small search here in the bottom that you could search for some string. If you search header, if you press Command Option F, I guess on Windows and Linux it's Command Alt F, you could replace header with some other stuff, ABC. Okay, you could replace just one thing, or replace all. And if you press Command Option Shift F, then you have Command Shift F, you could replace on a certain folder as well. So you can replace some string in a certain folder. So that's pretty useful, but it's like you can find this in any other editor. If you press Command P or Control P, you can navigate through your files. So if you have a a long list of files. It's pretty easy to navigate. So that's useful, that's pretty handy. In this case, I only have 4 files, so no big deal. But and if you press Command Shift P, you can see all the options that you have. This is the command palette. Like you have about, I don't know, Sublime Text, Register, choose a merge. So that's how you interact with your code editor. You could do multiple editings. Like I don't want style sheet here. So you can just press Command D 1 time, 2 times, and then you start typing. I love this feature. This is the multi-line editing. You could just you could leave your Command key or Control key pressed, and you can start. I'm gonna put my cursor here, and here, and here, and here, and then make multiple editings. I really love this one. Because sometimes you don't want to replace all. Like I don't want to replace all this hrefs here. I just want to change this too. So I can just put it here. I navigate here like prefix, photos on it. So that's pretty nice. This one, you just leave the Control or Command key pressed, and then you just click with your, you just start clicking, and then you have multiple cursors. That's pretty crazy. You can go to a certain line. If you are working with DevTools, sometimes they will indicate that you need to change something in line 32. So you could just press Ctrl G and put the line number 32. It's gonna open this panel over here. You put 32 and then it focuses on line 32 or line 12, line 41. That's pretty cool. What else? And plugins. Again, plugins, the part that we can just enhance our code editors. For plugins, Sublime doesn't come with this plugin environment already installed, so you need to go to packagecontrol.io. So let's go there. This is going to be important for the next thing that we're going to see, so I need you all to install this. So go to package control if you don't have it yet, and then go to installation. And then they show the instructions to install it. So are we all on the same page? Cool. So you can see this tab here, Sublime 2 or Sublime 3. Let's go to Sublime 3 and copy all this. Just copy that. And then let's go back to Sublime, View, Console. Show console. Have you found these options over here? Cool. Just click on that. View, show console. And when you do that, it's going to open this panel on the bottom. And now you're going to paste that and hit enter. That's all you need to do. Yeah. Okay, so no problem. So so you go to the package control page, installation, copy that. So have you done that?
Copy which one?
This,
Text.
yeah. You probably installed the latest one. Yeah. 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 So you. Actually, I think you, yeah. So when you go to sublimetext.com, and you will see like this download button, and below that button is the version number. So go check that again to see what editor you have, what version you have. And depending on the version, then you copy. Exactly, yeah. You could go to Sublime, about Sublime, and you see like my case is stable channel build 3000, so I know it's the third version of Sublime. So you got Sublime 2. If you got Sublime 2, just click on this tab, Sublime 2, and just copy this block of code here. Yeah, exactly. Cool. Yeah. And then we go to View Console, View Show Console or Console. So you go to this option and you paste that code and you hit enter. You all go for that. Cool. So now let's restart Sublime, close it, open it again, and let's check if it's installed or not. And the way you're gonna check is pretty much Command Shift P, and then let's just write package. And if you see that it says package control, then you're good to go. And if it's not like this, just raise your hand.